So today I'm the Associate Director of the Energy Institute, responsible for the monitoring and management of the Institute's large initiative and projects with partners from the US or from abroad. It was back in 2018. At that time I was working for the European Commission, responsible for a portfolio of 100 projects all over Europe. In one of these travels I met with Institute Director Stratos Pistikopoulos. We discussed, both of us Greeks, found some common interest on our work, and Stratos actually offered to me the possibility of moving to Texas. Since I moved to the States, I was trying to cultivate more my previous work relations. Before I moved to the European Commission, I was working for the Agricultural University of Athens in Greece for several years. Discussing with my former boss and a very good friend of mine, George Papadakis, we identified a funding possibility from the United States Embassy in Athens, and we decided to apply for this. The concept is studying the impact of energy transition to the area of Megalopolis in south part of Greece. Megalopolis is a small city of 15,000 inhabitants that actually lives and survives, or at least was surviving, because of the existence of a coal power plant, one of the two largest coal power plants in Greece. This power plant was responsible for the production of around 20 to 25% of the electricity needs of the country. This was happening until 2021. At that time, the government decided to shut down the two coal power plants because of green transition to greener forms of energy. However, this happened without previous planning about what is going to happen to the employees of this power plant, which was around half of the population of Megalopolis. So in 2 years' time, according to what the mayor of the city told us in in-person visit last March, is that the city currently has 3,500 inhabitants. More than 10,000 people have moved to other regions to find other jobs. So what the government has done at that point in 2021, when they shut down the coal power plant, was to use natural gas that they were importing from Russia, very cheap natural gas, to operate these power plants. Seems that it was not a wise decision for the government, since with this transition from coal to greener forms of energy, they didn't take into consideration the possibility of a sudden event that would put at risk the country's energy security. And this event happened in 2022 with the Russo-Ukrainian war. It was a shocking experience for us and for the students that traveled with us in this trip. We traveled there with 10 students from A&M, from the Energy Institute, from its master's program, and PhD students. And we had meetings with the regional authorities, with the mayor, the municipality, and you can see the desperation in their eyes. So this is what we identified and the students have addressed in their working groups. I think we will have some publications around this. So all this, the results of this work have been presented today workshop that took place in Athens in last June. The US ambassador was there and stayed to hear the whole story. He was very supportive on this initiative. As a part of this, our thought with Professor Papadakis was not to stay only on the objectives of this small project, the METAVASIS project, but how to identify ways to enhance the collaboration between the two universities. We tried to mobilize faculty from the College of Agriculture and several departments of the college. 14 faculty from the college traveled with us in June. They met with about 15 to 20 faculty from Agricultural University of Athens. They worked together for one day, and the second day they presented concept notes on research areas they have identified. The two universities have signed a memorandum of understanding. We already have submitted 2 proposals with this university, and I think in 1 year we have done a lot of work to build a very solid collaboration with them.